Welcome everyone to our Hatha Yoga class. My name is Tammy and I'll be guiding you through the next hour. Our intention is create space. So opening up through the body, through our joints, into our shoulders, into our back, into our hips, into our lower extremities, the knees and the ankles. So sometimes that we feel that stiffness through our body, that tightness, we want to be able to have that flow, that ease in our body. Starting our class at the top of our mat, and we're going to warm up our body first. We'll do a flow through our sun salutations. So at the top of the mat, ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Draw the tailbone down. Now rooting yourself down into the ground, draw the tailbone down, arms by your sides. Standing tall, attach the string to the top of your head. Doing a head to toe check, noticing your breath. Engage your bandhas, so your energy locks. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Again, drawing your tailbone down. Feel yourself growing taller. Smile. And now a nice big breath. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Draw the arms up overhead. Exhale, breath. Bend through the knees. Dive forward. Let the head hang. Coming up to halfway with a nice flat back with an inhale. Exhale, let yourself release and the head hangs again. Inhale, breath, come up to halfway. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, come up to halfway, flat back. Exhale, let yourself release and let your head hang. A little sway side to side here. Now thinking of this as the moving through your body with fluidity. Come back to the center. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Exhale, release. Take your hands down to the ground. Step back with the right foot, big lunge, and then the left foot to plank. Jet the body forward, take the knees down to the ground and lower yourself into the ground. Uncurl the toes, push your tops of the feet down, pubic bone down. Contract your quadriceps, inhale to up dog. Exhale, release. Two more times do that. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, release, take your toes back to the ground and nice strong push all the way up to downward facing dog. Alternate knee bends. And then hold still. Bend through the knees, look to the hands. Walk your feet forward. Ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold. Let's do that two more times. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Knees are bent to help keep the back flat. Flat. Exhale, release. Inhale, one more time. Come up to halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead and then up. Standing up tall. Take your hands down to your heart center with your exhale. Two more times through. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Exhale, release. Do that two more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Hands down to your mat, and then sit back with the right foot, left foot, plank. Jet the body forward, lower yourself into the ground. Your elbows hug your waist. Draw the navel in, pubic bone down. Engage your quadriceps and inhale up, up dog. Exhale, release. Do that 2 more times. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Alternate knee bends again. Pedaling it out. And then hold still. Draw your heels down to the ground. Just a little bit closer. Bend through the knees. Look to the hands. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and then hands to the heart center. 1 more time, just a little bit faster. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, engage your bandhas. Exhale, release, do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, head hangs. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, exhale, release. Take your hands down, step back with right foot, left foot to your plank. Jet the body forward, lower yourself into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Hug your waist with your elbows. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale up, pull the navel in. Exhale to downward facing dog. You may be still or pedal it out, alternating knee bends. Bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, exhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. 1 more time. And exhale, release. Inhale, big sweep up with your arms. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Good. Okay, hands onto your hips. And then alternate knee bends. Okay, take the right arm behind, left arm in front. Place your hand onto your tummy. Draw your left ear over to the left shoulder. Working from the top down now to open up, create space through our body. Head coming back up, and then release your arms. Take your right hand onto the tummy, and left arm comes behind, palm faces towards the back. Here, the opposite ear, so right ear to the shoulder. Feel length coming through, that lovely stretch, side of our neck. Keep breathing. And then inhale, head comes back up. Release your arms. Nice big inhale breath. Take your arms up overhead. Exhale breath, dive forward, bend through the knees to help keep the back flat. And then hold onto the elbows, and then that gentle sway back and forth. Head hangs. Come to center. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Take your right arm down towards the side, left arm down to the side, and then inhale, sweep your right arm up, overhead, a nice side bend into the right side. Relax through your shoulders. With the next inhale breath, coming up, exhale breath, take your arm down to the side. Inhale breath, take the left arm up, and then up and over to the right side, lifting up and over a ball. Imagine lifting up and over a ball. Relax your shoulders. Continue to breathe. Staying long through our waist. With the next inhale breath, arm comes back up. Exhale breath, release. Cross your left arm over your chest and place it onto your right shoulder. And then tip left ear to the left shoulder. Next inhale breath, coming up the head, and release your arm. Other side, cross your arm. Right arm now, over. And then tip right ear to the shoulder, just like we did before. And let yourself settle here. The next inhale breath, coming up. Exhale breath, release. Roll the shoulders back. Stand up tall again. Take your arms behind. Hold onto your hands. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale breath, small back bend. Draw your heart up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward, bend through the knees, and then take your arms up and over, big arch. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Head hangs. Inhale breath, coming up, release those arms. Exhale breath, hold at the halfway point. Inhale, nice and strong through your foundation, through your legs. Exhale, coming up and hold. Okay, relax. Little shift through the body. Let's make our way down to the ground. Cross your legs in front. The right leg may come in front of the left leg first. Just come into the center so you can see me. Take your right arm up, over, and then let your hand hang here. Take your left arm and wrap it around the back. And let yourself just hold here. Let your shoulders be soft. And then inhale. Exhale, release. Into the other side. Inhale, take your left arm up and then take it behind your back. Take your right arm behind and hold. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, release. Okay, come over to the side and then into child's pose. Uncurl the toes, sit back into the heels, arms forward or arms by the side, and the forehead rests. Just gonna check my camera here because I'm fuzzy and blurry. Okay. There. Coming back up into all fours. Right arm, inhale, draw it up to shoulder height, and then exhale, threading the needle, take your arm through the left side here, let the head come down. Elbow, left elbow up towards the sky, or it's down. With your inhale breath coming all the way back up to shoulder height. Exhale, take the hand down. Inhale breath and then take the left arm up. Exhale breath, threading the needle to the right side here, to the right, between the arm and leg and the head rests. You may close your eyes. Inhale breath, coming up. Bring the arm as high as the shoulder, and then exhale breath, take your arm down. Okay, right side again. Take the arm up to shoulder height. Exhale, take your hand down towards the ground and then turn the body towards the left side. The left hand may come a little bit further away from the body. Left elbow up or down. Inhale breath, coming up. Exhale breath, take your hand down. Left side here. So your right hand may come over to the edge of your mat a little bit more. Inhale, take the left arm up. Exhale, take your hand down and then turn your body to the right side. Right elbow up or down. Inhale breath, coming up. Exhale, take your hand down to the ground. And then a shift through the body. You can take your hips back and forth. And release. Okay, coming back to seated. Take the left leg in front now. We had the right leg before, so left leg. Eagle arms. Take your arms up to about shoulder height, and then sweep your right arm underneath the left arm, and then wrap them around each other. The goal is to be holding on to your hands, and then Draw your elbows up towards the sky and then draw your elbows down. Release the shoulders. Looking through your third eye, so between your eyebrows. Nice big opening into the back of our shoulders. Continue to use your breath, your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling to those tight areas, exhaling, letting it release. Lots of moments here of creating space, opening up. With the inhale breath, release and open up those arms. Exhale, release down to the ground. Okay. Inhale, take your arms up. And then exhale, wrap them around each other. Left arm under the right arm this time. Inhale, take the arms up. And then exhale, take the elbows down. Draw your shoulders away from the ears, looking through your third eye. Inhale, breath, releasing, arms up, and then exhale. Let them float down. Come to all fours again for cat-cow. Engage your bandhas, moving always first through our tailbone. Inhale to cow. Exhale, big arch to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more time. Exhale, cat. And then come back to the neutral spine. Okay, uncurl the toes into child's pose. This time our arms will be forward, and then we'll walk our arms over to each side. So first of all, let the forehead rest. And then coming up, walk your arms over to the left side, forehead rests again. Inhale, breath coming up. Exhale. When you come down to the ground to the other side. So walk your arms over and then exhale, let your forehead rest. Nice big stretch into the side of the body again. Inhale, breath, coming up, coming back to the center, and then exhale, let the forehead rest. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Inhale, breath. Come back to all fours. Take your toes back to the ground and wag your tail. And release. Okay, coming down to a seated position again. This time taking your feet together for butterfly. Sitting up nice and tall. Forward fold for our butterfly. So you may want to take your feet in a little bit closer to the groin and then turn your feet open towards the sky. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Fold forward. Forehead coming down to the ground. It may rest on your hands. It may rest on a cushion, your feet. Feel a nice big stretch into our spine. Feel that opening up, that space being created. Use your breath to create space, to open up. With the next inhale breath, coming all the way back up. Exhale breath, releasing. Okay, take the legs long, take them in front. Take your hands behind, and then just give your legs a little shake. And release. Crossing your right leg over top of the left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Sage pose. Take the right hand behind. Sitting up tall again. Your left hand goes onto the outside of the left knee, or the left elbow goes onto the outside of the left or the right knee, and then sit up tall again. If your shoulders are really coming up towards the ears, just take the hand onto the outside of the right knee. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Rotate through the spine. Little twist, lumbar, thoracic, cervical, looking over the shoulder. Nice twist into our spine here. Pressing off of the ground to help keep the back straight. Inhale, breath, sit taller. Exhale, breath, coming back towards the center. Little twist to the other side here first. And then come back. Release the right leg. Cross your left leg over top of the right leg. Sit up tall again. So finding what's going to work for you. So setting yourself up. Could be the hand for the support, could be the elbow. Take your left hand behind. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, rotating to the left side. The last part is looking over the shoulder. Keep pressing off of the hand. You're maybe tenting your fingers, so your finger pads, your hand may be flat. Right toes up towards the sky. Inhale, breath, you're holding. Exhale, breath, you're making your way back to the center. Release, uncross the legs, bending both knees, windshield wiper the knees side to side. Okay, here, take the right leg in front, take your left leg behind. Sit up nice and tall. Flex both feet. Doesn't have to be a big flex. And then slowly release. This time, take the left leg in front, down through that knee. Take your right leg behind. Sit up tall. Flex your feet. Starting to move down into our hip area. A little bit more work through our spine here first, though, to open up. Releasing, taking those legs in front again, like we had before. This time, bend your right knee, take it into the inside of your left foot. Toes, left toes up towards the sky. Sit up tall. Inhale, breath. Arms may come up overhead. And then exhale, breath, fold. Left knee may be bent, or you can have a towel underneath, a rolled up towel underneath the knee for support. Knee, careful, and then just let the nose come down towards the leg. A knee to nose, forward bend. You may wrap your hands around the left foot. Your drishti may be at your big toe. With your inhale breath, releasing and bring your arms up overhead. And then exhale, release. And then into the other side, left foot. Exhale. Okay, inhale breath. Arms come up overhead. So find the version that's going to work for you. Exhale, breath, fold forward. Your knee may be bent here. You may have your nose to the knee. You may have your hands wrapped around your foot, and then you can be looking at your big toe. Inhale, breath, coming up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, release. Okay. Take the right foot into the groin, left foot in front. Now we're moving into the hip area. Sitting up tall, relax your shoulders. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. The forehead may rest on the mat, your hands, a cushion. Feeling that opening coming through the left hip. Inhale, breath, making your way back up, arms up overhead. Exhale, release, and then switch sides, so left foot into the groin. Inhale, breath, arms come up overhead a little quicker. Exhale, fold forward, forehead rests. Here, opening up into the right hip. Exhale, breath to help you to release. So hear your breath now. Inhale, breath coming up all the way, arms up overhead. Exhale, release and release those legs to the front and windshield wiper, knees side to side. And then take the legs back to the center. Sit up tall. So press off of your hands here. Opening up through our shoulders one more time. Fingers pointing back. And then release. Press the right ankle over the left knee. And then lift your chest up again. Hands come behind, fingers point away. This is a version of figure 4. A lot of times that we do this lying on our back. Your heel may be down to the ground too. Keep sitting up tall and then slowly release. Okay, into the other side. So working through lots here. We're working through our shoulders here, our back, and our hips for this posture. So cross your ankle, left ankle over the right knee. Again, sitting up tall, so lift your chest up, heart up. Press down through your hands. Feel the opening into the shoulders, lengthening through the spine, and opening up into the left side of the hip, left side of your pelvis. Flex your foot. That right heel may be down too. I find that taking my heel a little bit closer to my bottom, I'll get a deeper stretch. And then slowly release. Whew. Okay, let's go into child's pose and let our body just settle and just take it all in. So child's pose, your version, whichever one you would like to do, arms forward, arms to the sides. You may have your elbows down and then your hands above the head too. Release, coming up. Okay, coming down to our back. So lying on the side of the body and then make your way down to the ground. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Then let your pelvis hold here. Be still. Feel your pelvis settle. Lower back settle. Take your right foot down to the ground, left foot down to the ground, hands, palms down towards the ground. See if you can touch your heels. That's the correct distance that you want, your heels away from your bottom. Relax your shoulders, always looking up towards the sky for bridge. Draw the pelvis up towards the sky and hold. Keep lifting up nice and high. Lengthen through the spine. Keep holding. And slowly release. Draw the knees back into the chest. Take your right foot down, the left foot down. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. So we did this one when we were seated, doing this figure 4 when we're lying on our back. It's always lovely. Wrap your hands around the left leg, flexing both of your feet. Place your right hand onto the inside of the right knee, and then press open a little bit, creating a bigger opening into the right side, creating more space. Creating more space also to help clear brain fog. And then slowly release into the other side. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Hold. And then wrap your hands, take your foot off the ground, wrap your hands around the right side. Flexible feet. Place your left hand onto the inside of the left knee, pressing it out, away from the body. And slowly release. Take both knees into the chest, give yourself a little squeeze. Then take your legs up towards the sky. Open up through the legs and then wrap your right leg around the left leg. And then wrap it a little bit more for eagle legs. We did eagle arms when we were seated. Actually, I think we were seated or were we standing? Okay, wrap those legs around each other here. If you want to add eagle arms, take your right arm underneath the left arm and then wrap them around each other. Pull the elbows up and then down. Tuck your knees into the chest a little bit more. And then slowly release arms and legs, open up into a V. And then take the left leg up and over the right leg and wrap it around the right leg. Arms, take your left arm under the right and then wrap them around each other. Pull the arms up and then down. Take the knees into the chest a little bit closer. You may have the right foot flexed. Inhale, breath. Release and open up those arms and legs. Exhale, breath. Tuck your knees into the chest and hold. Okay, take the right foot down, left foot down. And roll over to the side and then come up. Here's when we're going to use a couple props. If you have a pillow or a block, you can use that. And also a band. So a block or a pillow will work great. And then come down towards the ground again. So on the side of your body and make your way down. Place the block. There are a few different ways that you can place the block. It is going to be the middle width. So not this width, the middle width. And place it between your knees. We're going to use the block for bridge. Now we did bridge without a block, a prop. Setting yourself up in bridge, you want to be able to touch those heels again. Hold on to the block. Place your hands, palms down towards the ground. With your inhale breath, looking up towards the sky, lift your pelvis off of the floor. Keep lifting up nice and high, keep breathing. Always looking up towards the sky. Let your shoulders relax. Keep squeezing your block. Exhale, breath. You're making your way down to the ground with your pelvis. Release. Okay, taking your block again, we're going to do the same thing, bridge, but this time we're placing our block underneath the small of our back. I shouldn't say the small of our back, just at our pelvis here. So it's underneath of your tailbone, not the small of your back. Tailbone. And setting yourself up, finding what's going to work for you. It should be about the middle height here. So not the lowest level, the middle height, middle level. And place it underneath your tailbone again, palms down towards the ground. And then let your pelvis rest. And let's release. Release the block. Place your block just to the side and then take the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And release. Take your band, place it around the bottom of your feet. Legs come up towards the sky. Hold it onto the band. It may be a house coat tie too, that would work. Okay, here, release. The left leg down to the ground. Knee may be bent, but the leg is straight. If your leg is straight, flex the foot and take your foot off the floor about an inch or two. Both legs straight now. Flexing both legs. Take the left leg down to the ground, let it rest. Hold on to the band with the right hand. Open up the leg to the right side. Place your left hand down onto the hip bone, pressing down. So from stretching into the hamstrings to stretching into the inner thigh. Take the leg back and then stretching into the outside of the hip. Hold on to the band with the left hand. Cross your leg up and over. Right arm may come to shoulder height and turn your head the opposite way of your leg. Head comes back to the center. Leg comes back to the center. Take the left leg into the band. Hold into your strap. Release the right leg. Take your foot down to the ground. Knee is bent or the leg straight. And then flex your foot and lift your leg off the floor. Both feet are flexed. Foot down to the ground. Hold on to the band with the left hand. Open up the leg to the side, stretching into the inner thigh. Right hand down towards the hip bone. Take the leg back to the center. Hold on to the band with the right hand, and then leg comes up and over to the right side. Left arm in line with your shoulder. Turn your head the opposite way. Flex your foot. Make the stretch into your calf. Head comes back to the center. Leg comes back to the center. Place your right foot into the band with the left foot. Okay, and hold here. Elbows rest. And release. Release the band. Place your band over to the side. Take the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. A little shift through the body. You may do a little massage into the spine, rocking back and forth. It's like a little ball rolling like a ball. And then let yourself release. We are making our way into Shavasana. Shavasana on your back, legs straight or knees bent. You may be on the side of your body. If you're finding that you're starting to cool down a little bit, please make sure you have something warm to put on. If you have a blanket handy, your socks, even a towel, something that's going to work for you. If your props are a little bit too close to the body, just move them out of your way so your energy flow won't be blocked. In Shavasana, your eyes close, your lips part. Let yourself find softness in your shoulders, coming down your back, into the pelvis, down your legs. Let yourself release out through your fingers and out through your toes. breath is soft. Your body is soft. I will call you back when it is time. Slowly starting to come back, noticing the surface you're lying on, noticing your breath. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Shift through the body. Bending through your knees if you're lying on your back, and then take the right arm overhead. Rolling over to the right side to fetal. Take a moment and then make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Place your hands to your heart center. Thank you everyone for joining me, sharing your practice with me. I hope this class has helped you to create space through the body, create space through our mind and our heart. Namaste.